The blood moon is only 4 days away, and Leila's sanctuary is no longer safe. Gregor's enforcers stalk the edge of her senses. Her mother has summoned her to the main house, and the last joy of human school is already gone. What waits at the pack house? Leila found herself leaning against a towering elm tree, her head resting against the coarse bark. She toyed with her long, brown hair, braided over her shoulder. As she watched the morning sun dance on the lake, the quiet was comforting. The soft rustle of the wind through the trees, and the gentle lapping of the water was calming. This spot was her sanctuary. No one disturbed her here. The blood moon was only 4 days away. It was late March, and the unmistakable scent of spring filled the air. The forest was coming back to life normally. This was her favorite time of year, but now it felt like a countdown to her doom. As if to underscore her dark thoughts, the distant snapping of branches, far beyond the range of human hearing, sparked a flicker of irritation in her. Leila quickly scanned the edge of the forest across the lake. Even in her private moments, she was never truly alone. Even though she couldn't see them, she could smell them. Gregor's enforcers were just at the edge of her senses. They were always there, pacing, watching. Her stomach churned at the bitter reminder. The whole situation made her sick. Just then, she noticed someone approaching quickly from the direction of the main house. By the distinct heaviness of his steps, she knew who it was even before she caught his scent. He was downwind from her. She didn't bother to look back as her mother's enforcer moved behind her. "Young Alpha, you are needed at the main house," Egnal said in Romanian, his tone cautious. As if Leila didn't already know that. That was the whole reason she was out here. Leila said nothing, letting the silence stretch out. "I thought you were going to school today," Egnal continued. His tone was odd. It was clear he was just making conversation. "No. What's the point?" Leila replied in slightly accented English, her tone bitter. The air between them grew tense. "I picked up my paperwork yesterday, so I decided not to go," Leila said. It would have been her last day. She had enough credits to graduate last semester, but she wanted to finish the year, to extend her human distraction as long as possible. She was the only one of her peers to attend school with the humans. Humans fascinated her, but she was forced to quit the one small joy she had left since she was claimed by Gregor 2 weeks ago. In just 2 weeks, her life had taken a turn for the worse. A long silence followed, and Leila hoped he would just leave her alone. As unrealistic as that was. "Your mother demands your presence," Egnal finally said in accented English, his tone final. Meaning if she didn't go willingly, he'd drag her. Leila stood reluctantly. "Is my sister there?" Leila asked as she turned to start walking. She wasn't hopeful. She doubted Gregor would let her out. He never did. The possessive jerk. "No," Egnal said, his voice devoid of emotion. The news wasn't surprising, but it was disappointing nonetheless. Egnal turned to walk with her. He was a massive man with brown hair and brown eyes. Despite his dangerous and deadly appearance, she always found his brown eyes rather warm. He was like family. Even though his job was to protect her, he also spent time with her throughout her childhood. He taught her things. He was probably the closest thing she had to a father. Over the years, she had a rotating roster of enforcers. Leila was always considered a troublemaker by her grandfather. He kept trying to find the right enforcer, who could keep her in check. Her last one lasted the longest at almost 6 months, but now even he was reassigned. Her grandfather found her protection unnecessary since Gregor had 6 Ruguru enforcers constantly following her. That just seemed like overkill. "You don't have to walk with me, I'll be there," Leila said. Egnal ignored her comment and continued walking beside her. They made their way through the woodland until they reached one of the many dirt paths. As they got closer to the main house, the path branched out in many directions. There were scattered cottages and cabins in the area. It was all the housing for their lower-ranked pack members. Just as she rounded the last bend to the pack house, she noticed various small pieces of clothing scattered along the dirt near the forest's edge. She glanced to the woods and could hear them far into the trees. The playful growls and the sound of paws hitting the dirt were unmistakable. It didn't take them long to notice her. Leila braced herself.